It all began late one night when I was relaxing at my lake property, reviewing plans for the coming week. Suddenly, there was a loud banging on the front door. At 3 a.m., I knew exactly who it was, Karen, wielding her so-called master key, hoping to intimidate me into compliance with her HOA rules. She had clearly assumed that the cover of darkness and the element of surprise would give her an advantage. When I opened the door slightly, she shoved a stack of papers into my hands. "You have to join the HOA. You owe fees. You have no choice," she shouted, her voice cracking with desperation. I calmly looked at her, then at the papers. They were filled with the usual threats, fines, and false claims, but nothing of any legal significance. I signaled to my K-9s, who immediately moved into their defensive positions. One blocked the door, growling low and warning. Another circled the perimeter, and the third stationed itself near the driveway, making it impossible for her to escape without being noticed. Karen froze, realizing she had underestimated my security measures. I calmly addressed her. "Karen, this is private property. You are trespassing. Any attempt to force me to join your HOA or take action against me will result in immediate legal consequences. Step back now." Her hands trembled as she waved her phone, calling for backup from her HOA allies, but I had already anticipated this. Law enforcement was prepped and ready, and within minutes, officers arrived on the scene. They quickly assessed the situation, reviewed my ownership documents, and confirmed that Karen's claims were baseless. Karen's face turned bright red as she realized she was powerless. I calmly began documenting the incident. Photos, notes, timestamps, everything to ensure a permanent record of her harassment. The officers escorted her off the property, citing her for trespassing and making it clear that any further attempts would result in criminal charges. Not satisfied with just removing her, I took further action. I contacted the HOA's board and formally shut down their authority over my property. Every claim, every threat, every fine they had tried to impose was nullified, and they were legally barred from taking any further action against me. By dawn, the property was calm again. The lake reflected the morning light, and the quiet was a sharp contrast to the chaos of the previous hours. My K-9s remained alert, a constant reminder that the property was fully protected. Karen had been thoroughly humiliated, powerless against my preparation, authority, and security measures. The message was unmistakable. Any attempt to intimidate, trespass, or assert false authority on my property would be met with immediate, decisive action. Karen and her HOA had learned, yet again, that their threats were meaningless when faced with law, preparation, and enforcement.